Russia upgrades Syrian air defense against Israeli strikes. Russia is moving to curtail Israeli airstrikes on Syria by strengthening warlord Bashar Assad's missile defense systems, a London-based Arabic-language newspaper claimed, which was also cited by Israeli media Saturday. The report by the Asharq al-Awsat cited a well-informed Russian source whose name was withheld, claiming that Russia has run out of patience with Israel in Syria. It said that the move by Moscow was the result of talks between Russia and the United States, which, according to the source, gave the impression that Washington does not welcome the continuous Israeli raids. The report, also cited by Israeli papers, said this impression left space for Russia to act more freely in supporting Assad forces in Syria with more advanced anti-missile systems and know-how to make them more capable of shooting down Israeli armaments. These claims of curtailing Israeli raids were deemed effective by the Arabic paper, which was not confirmed by an outside or independent source. Israel has been targeting Iran-linked military targets in the war-torn country's regime-held areas with airstrikes without entirely acknowledging to do so. The Israeli strikes have also been repeatedly criticized by the Syrian regime ally Russia. This week alone, Syrian media reported 2 Israeli attacks which they claimed to be thwarted. The Syrian media made these such claims several times without outside confirmation. In January, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Israel should provide his country with intelligence about such threats of Iranian militia so that it can neutralize them, criticizing Israeli airstrikes. If Israel is really forced to respond to threats to the Israeli security coming from the Syrian territory, we have told our Israeli colleagues many times, if you see such threats, please give us the information, he was cited as saying at the time by Sputnik. Lavrov's remarks came after a heavy Israeli strike in eastern Syria, targeting positions and arms depots of Iran-backed forces and left at least 57 fighters dead and dozens wounded, according to a Syrian opposition war monitoring group.